Hello and welcome everyone. Today is a new day and welcome to my class all of you. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee. In my channel you get ICC, ISC, English Literature and English Language topics. So today what we are going to do is we are going to continue our practice series of the phrasal verbs. As I told you, we have already been doing the literature portions, the language portions, but we in between are practicing phrasal verbs, prepositions, transformations also. So we will continue with that, and this is the third day, I believe. So I have written part 1 over here because this the word pull, as you can see on the screen, we are practicing phrasal verbs and the word is pull, right? So the pull word, what we are doing is we have, because there are quite some sentences, words, right? So this is the part 1 of it, which will have a portion of it, and the second day we will do exactly the next class I will be posting videos on pull word only, but the rest of the words, right? Because one day if you do too much, you will practice some exercises also at the end of the class. So if you are doing too many words, you will forget, right? Our purpose is what? That we will not bother ourselves in memorizing a lot of phrasal verbs. We will keep on practicing. We will read some, memorize them, okay? If possible, while you are preparing, you write them in the comment section, okay? If you do not have a notebook like I have, as you can see, so much of notes are present over here. If you do not maintain a notebook like that, you can also, as soon as you are reading them out, maybe you do not have a notebook in front of you, you write them down in the comment section, okay? While you are writing it, there will be an impression in your mind also. So if you want, you can do that. You can sit with a notebook, that would be best. Otherwise you can write them down in the comment section, right, to memorize better. So this is the part 1, and what are we doing? We will read the word, we will see the words, we will know their meanings, we will learn the tricks how we can remember, just like the last class, and their usages in a sentence, and ultimately we will do some exercises. We will practice a few sentences and try if we can use those same words in our sentences or not, right? Those who haven't yet followed my website slothskill.com, do not forget to check it. It is very informative, it will help you a lot. And I've also attached the link in the description box, and this is suitable for all the classes, because even in class 9 and 10, as I have already told you in my last class, even in class 9 and 10 you are getting a huge number of phrasal verbs these days, okay? I have been teaching my students in the batch, right, from Maharashtra, from Bangalore, from Jharkhand, from Madhya Pradesh, from Kolkata, my own state. So there are so many places, my own city, West Bengal, I have so many students. So I have seen that in all these areas, phrasal verb, the number of phrasal verb they get in class 9 and 10 has increased a lot. So it is better we prepare phrasal verbs beforehand, okay? Because anyway they will help us in class 11 and 12 also. So grammar, and let us move on to the next page. If you are interested, you can share your question papers. The batches where I teach, in those they can share their question papers with me. I can discuss those with them. But for you all who have joined with me in YouTube, for them we do not interact, okay, like that. We cannot communicate like in the batches. So as much as possible, I try to complete your syllabus over here. Although I cannot invest so much of time in YouTube, but still, as much as possible, I try to provide to you. But those who want to discuss your papers, okay, want me to discuss them, okay, want to know the answers from me, can share your papers with me. I have a lot of pending papers to discuss, I already know, but don't worry, we will be doing that. Those who have shared, please do not worry, because I thought that these phrasal verb series would be better for you, so I have started discussing those. So let us start. First word, pull ahead. What is the meaning? So those who are interested, this is the email ID, you can share your documents over here. Pull ahead means what? First understand the meaning. Pull ahead. Ahead means before you, right? Wherever you are, before that. So to move in front of someone or something, okay? For example, in a line, when you are standing in a queue, you move ahead, right? So you pull ahead means you, in a race, you kind of, move before that person, go ahead of that person, right? So example, she managed to pull ahead in the final lap of the race. It is a long race, marathon, and you are running and running slowly, and finally in the last race, in the last round, what you do is, not the last race, the last round, you pick up your pace. and you move ahead, you pull ahead, same meaning, right? Meaning is clear. Next, pull over. What is the meaning of pull over? Pull over means to stop a vehicle at the side of the road, right? Pull over means what? For example, you a police officer wants to check whether you are carrying your license or not. Okay, so they can stop you in the middle of the road. They can say, "Arey side mein karo isko gaari ko, and I want to check your license." So what will you do? You will pull over, right? The police officer asked the driver to pull over for a routine check. Easy. Next, pull off. Pull off, what is the meaning? To achieve or accomplish something successfully, often when it's difficult. So something when it is very difficult, sometimes for example, to prepare these phrasal verbs, right? This is kind of difficult. So not that much, but still it is slightly difficult. So when you can accomplish this also, what you can say, I pulled off phrasal verbs. Pulled off matlab finally I was able to successfully complete it, right? Accomplish, achieve it, remembering it. So once you get 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5 in preposition phrasal verb part, you can say I pulled off phrasal verbs, right? Next, you can remember it this way also. Next, let's move to pull through. What is pull through? Yes, pull through means to recover from an illness, or a difficult situation. This is very common. You must have seen in your normal sentences also. Pull through matlab when you are pulling through a situation, like just like when you pass through that, na, the through, you are crossing it, you are feeling it, you are feeling that pain. Okay, maybe you are sick with something. These days in Kolkata I am finding too many people suffering from dengue fever. So that dengue fever, they are suffering, na, through that process, they are in that process. So they pulled through. If they survive, if they can survive, they have pulled through. If they cannot survive, they could not pull through. Clear? Next, pull in. What is pull in? Pull, acha, before that you can join with me in the Telegram channel. I post around 8 to 10 sentences per week. Okay, we can practice them. It is discussed in the classes also, right? So you can join with me over there. I am yesterday also I posted some sentences. Those who have joined for those, do not worry, I will give 1 or 2 more days time for the others who haven't yet solved the paper. So you can share, you can check the sentences in the Telegram channel, you will find it there. You can also check it in my WhatsApp channel, right? Both places I will post. I have posted the sentences. You can prepare them from there. You cannot reply over there, right? It is only one way that WhatsApp has allowed. So you will write your answers in the comment section. Okay, once I get the answers over there, we will be discussing it in the class, right? So yesterday only I posted, so wait a day or two, then in the next class we will be discussing those. What is pull in? Pull in means to arrive at a location, usually a stop or a station, especially in the context of transportation, while you are moving from one place to the other place. Okay, so here there is a slight mistake. Here there will be a gap. Okay, it is not into, it is in, and after that to. The train will pull in to the station in a few minutes. Matlab, for example, you are moving from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So when you are there in Hyderabad, you have boarded the train. Once it reaches Bangalore, so within 10 minutes it will pull in to the station. Matlab, it will reach the Bangalore station, right? Clear? Next, pull to. Pull to means what? Apply the brakes or take action to slow down and come to a stop. Slow down your car and you then stop it. Okay, he had to pull to the side of the road when he saw the accident ahead. So this sentence you can you remember that one I told you when it was when we talked about that police officer asking for your this thing, what is it called, your license. There also you can use this word pull to, right? Because it also means that you slow down and you have to halt for some reason. So that is pull to. Next, pull out. What is the meaning of pull out? To remove. Very simple, all of you know it. Pull out. If this is your bag and if you are pulling something out from it, that is pull out, right? He pulled out his wallet to pay for the meal. Okay. Next, pull together. This is very uncommon. Generally it will not come in your exam. See, generally one tip I will tell you, mostly in your exam you will find that words like your in, on, to, out, OFF off, OF off, into, okay, ahead, these words come. through this together is somewhat uncommon, but it's better if we know it. So pull together means to work as a team, or cooperate to achieve a common goal. Pull together, together means what? Collectively you are doing something. So the idea is very easy. Pull together means you have to finish this project, you have to finish a goal, you have to complete or reach the goal together, not separate. Collaborative action, right? Next, we have done a few. Let's check if we can solve all the 8 answers correctly. In the middle of the race, she managed to pull dash and take the lead. In the middle of the race, she managed to pull dash and take the lead. What is the meaning? That pull, what is it? Pull ahead. She could run fast. All of you are running. For example, a relay race. You have to pass on your baton to one another of the same team. So the maybe before that, the participants were slow. The last participant, pulled ahead, means he she was able to take the lead, okay, move faster and win the race. The police officer signaled the driver to pull dash for a routine check. You can write pull over for a routine check. Despite the challenges, they successfully pulled dash the project. Pull through, like I told you, when you are suffering, when you are sick, you have to pull through that action. So despite all the challenges, despite the problems, you pulled through. You suffered, but you were successful. Pull through, okay. Thanks to the medical team's efforts, he was able to pull dash after a severe illness. So thanks to the medical team's efforts, he was able, I'm extremely sorry, despite the challenges, because this one, I'm extremely sorry, this fourth one, thanks to the medical team's effort, he was able to pull through after a severe illness. This is through, because that dengue example that I gave you, this suits this one, but the third one does not suit that, right? Despite the challenges. Here you can write OFF off, okay. Despite the challenges, they successfully pulled off the project, okay. Pulled off matlab they could be successful in it, right? And fourth one is be able to successfully recover from an illness, okay. Next, the train is about to pull dash the station. Let's get ready to board. So the train is about to pull in the station, reach the station. The example that I gave you, Hyderabad to Bangalore, you are reaching Bangalore, that one. He had to pull dash to the side of the road to make a quick stop. So he had to pull to the side of the road to make a quick stop. Suddenly you saw a dhaba, you were going for a highway joyride, and suddenly you see a dhaba, you think that okay, I have to stop immediately. So you pull to the side. Teamwork is essential and we need to pull dash to finish the project on time. Teamwork is essential, we need to, so see, together idea is given, so we need to pull through to finish the project on time. That means we have to work together. When you reach the curb, remember to pull dash by applying the brakes. So when you reach the curb, what you have to do? You have to pull dash by applying the brakes. You have to pull what? Try and think on it. You have to pull up by applying the brakes, right? You have to apply the brakes so that you can halt, right? So we have finished all the 8 sentences. If you have any doubts, you can of course write in the comment section. And like I always tell you, what are you supposed to do now? There are 8 sentences. Let us take it as 8 only. Okay. So we have to check how far, how much we can score out of 8, right? So let us see. I have mentioned over here, whoever hasn't done it yet, there are many who have already started following this. Follow it, because this will help you to score. It will help me to understand how much you are able to understand this pull phrasal verb. Otherwise I will bring more sentences. So out of 8, how much you have scored, you will write to me in the comment section. Alright. So thank you so much. I believe you liked the session. If you want to add any more sentences, don't worry, there are a few more in pull phrasal verb. We will discuss in the exactly next class, which is going to be on today is Sunday. So Tuesday we will have the next class, and we will have another phrasal verb series on it. 9, 10, 11, 12, buckle up. We have a long run to go, and I will try to finish as much as possible in YouTube. Though we get less time, I will try to finish them as much as possible, right? Thank you so much. See you in my next class. Bye-bye.